Okay, welcome to round three, game one of my mock showcase challenge review with Neoform. We are on the play, I believe, and this is Trellin, and I know him to be one of the dedicated grinders with the Bluetron deck. So it's him, Pyrocore, and Shock Troop, I think, that really are the only ones that put up results with Bluetron. So I think it is a bad matchup given that they have counterspell, but unlike other force negation decks, I think it is possible to go under them. So it should be an interesting match. Here we have both the combo pieces and two green cards, and moreover we have the Veil Summers. Now, unlike the force negation decks, the Bluetron counterspell suite is very clumsy. It's basically Cyclonic Rift as quote unquote removal, and then Condescend and Remand, which are both two mana and cost one blue mana, which is a big deal. So, given that we have two protection pieces and three lands at the very least, I think we can plan to play a slightly longer game. But this is as good of a hand as you get from against Bluetron, so we're gonna keep it. As expected, they are on Tron, Bluetron presumably. Just gonna keep playing land, go, and see where we go. All right, Magic Online, come on. And they're gonna play an island and then pass. And then we draw a Eldritch Evolution. We're most certainly not going to jam here. There are times when you want to jam at your first chance because it doesn't get any better. However, like I said, the Veil Summers actually give you the inevitability, and because their counterspell suite is very clumsy, then we can wait at least one more turn, if not more. Of course, the longer you wait, the more you're more likely to self-destruct by drawing the one of Grizzlebrand, but that's like a small chance, and the benefit of waiting is like way higher. So we're gonna pass here. So they don't have a second blue source, and they're gonna play a relic that's not relevant at all. So I think we're just planning on jamming our Neoform next turn. Okay, so we have a Glittering Wish. So we're gonna go for it because we know that their typical counterspell suite does not include a force negation. So the question is, do we want to lead on the Veil Summer or not? I think so. If we Neoform, the library is at 49 cards. So if we Veil in response, we'll draw a card and it'll be at 48 cards. I think I think that given that we have a nurse control already, and given that we don't have to use a summoner's pact, we don't really have to be that concerned about the library size here. We can just like figure it out. You know, we'll eventually like thin the deck out with like enough summoners pact, etc. So I don't think it should be a problem. I think I'd rather just like draw a card. So I'm gonna lead on Alistair's Rider. Oh, of course, like in the case that they don't have anything, we save one mana for from not casting a Veil Summer. So I think that we're just going to cast Allosaurus Rider, pitch these two cards, which are now irrelevant, and then cast Neoform. And we expect them to have a Remand or Condescend, and we're going to Veil Summer, which is what we do. As expected, they have a Remand. They're probably surprised that people are actually playing main deck Veil Summer. So we're going to get a Grizzlebrand here. Oops. So our first draw 7 yielded both 2 Shoals total and 2 Autochthon Worms, so this is pretty much a lock here. So I'm just going to start thinning the deck for to be as close to a number divisible by 7 as possible. That will allow us to Manamorphose for blue down the line, and also to mitigate the only chance of really fizzling, which is having the 4 Simian Spirit Guides in the bottom 4 cards of the deck, and we can't reach those 4 cards, for example. Alright, so we're gonna keep going. Yeah, so I showed again. Sorry, I Summoner's Pact again to thin the deck. And everything else is pretty elementary here. We'll gain 15. We'll gain some more. If there's a Summoner's Pact, I would probably fire it. Yep. Note that we have 23 cards now, so even if we didn't have these some Simian Spirit Guides, let's say hypothetically that the four Simian Spirit Guides are the very four bottom cards. Well, because we can draw into two cards left in the library, like we're mathematically locked to draw the entirety of the deck. Because even if we draw 21 cards, we'll have at least two Simian Spirit Guides in our hand, guaranteed, and then we can Metamorphose into the rest of it. So everything else is pretty elementary here. We're just going to keep gaining life, and then sorry about speeding up. We'll metamorphose into white blue. As I said, white blue is now the norm because of the inclusion of Life Goes On, and Laboratory Maniac requires the blue. And then we're going to we gained up to we went up to 50 life, which is pretty funny. And then we're going to draw our library and win the game. So that was game one of round three. We got game one from a tough opponent playing a tough deck, so it's pretty good news for us. We're going to move on to our sideboard game, so we'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.